Hello friends, your friend is back this time with a new topic. Today we are starting with the topic of hire purchase. Before we start the accounting treatment and the basic meaning of this particular topic, friends, we need to learn the importance of this topic from the real life perspective. How will this particular topic help you in your real life when such a situation arises? You can see in front of your screen which says clearly, after studying this particular topic, it is understanding the concept of hire purchase in such a way that even if money is less, but if income is consistent, then one can purchase the assets in the system of hire purchase. Make the payment in installments, and one day comes when you become the owner of the same asset. So friends, just imagine from real life perspective, it is such an important chapter. See, everyone is not born rich in life, but everyone has got some dreams. Everyone wants to enjoy some luxuries in life. Everyone wants probably a motor car, probably an air conditioner, probably a hi-fi music system, probably a high-end phone, probably some other electronic gadgets. Now, many times it happens that the income of a person is consistent, but he doesn't have much money. You take the example of young chartered accountants, young MBAs. They are the people, friends, whose income will be consistent in future. But it's much possible that they may belong not from a very affluent or a rich family. So they may not have lakhs of rupees to purchase a car in the beginning itself. So at that time, in such a situation, it is the hire purchase system which helps. Yes, because in hire purchase system, you just make certain payment, you get that particular asset, remaining amount you have to pay in installments, and one fine day you become the owner of the asset. So trust me friends, from real life perspective, hire purchase is a very, very important chapter. Well, coming back to the academic part, the learning objectives. Once this particular chapter is done, so what all things the student will be learning? Of course, first is to understand the meaning of hire purchase. Definitely, whatever is the utility or usefulness of this chapter in practical life, whatever are the terms used, the various terms are used in this chapter, cash price and installments and interest and so many. So all those terms we will be understanding. One very important concept of repossession we will be discussing in detail, and also its accounting treatment. And of course friends, since we are inter-CA students, so don't forget that we need to have a solid foundation of the accounting treatment of this chapter. So let's see and study a beautiful chapter by the name hire purchase. Let's try to realize our dreams. Friend, I was from a very, very middle class family actually. For a person like me at one time, to have a car was just in my dreams. I used to dream that yes, one day I will have a car. I still remember I used to say to my dad, Daddy, when will our car come? So my dad used to say, yes, beta, it will come, it will come. I never understood at that time that car is an expensive thing. Probably it was not in his capacity to get that car. So for a person like me from a very, very middle class background, probably getting a car was only in dreams. But thank to God, thank to so many people and blessings of the same father and mother, I got a car. I also got a Mercedes. Yeah, friends, I got a Mercedes just because of their blessings. So how was that possible? That was only possible, of course, because of blessings of everyone and God's grace. But more than that, or if not more than that, at least equal to that, it was due to the hire purchase system. Yes. I still remember when I got my first car, it was due to hire purchase. Because what is hire purchase, friends? It is one of the systems of sale, wherein you make certain down payment and you get the delivery of the asset. And once you get the delivery of the asset, friends, you can start using that particular car. And the balance amount is paid over a period of time. And that balance amount which is paid over a period of time is known as what? It is known as installments. So friends, that's the meaning of the term hire purchase. Sir, what is hire purchase? I repeat once again, it is a system of sale. By making certain down payment, you get the delivery of the asset. You get the possession of the asset. And the remaining payment, you have to pay over a period of time in the form of installments. That is the meaning of the term hire purchase. Friends, today at this hour, I want to give blessings to all my students who are listening to this lecture, all my staff people also who are sitting in this particular office premise. I wish you all the good luck that you all should come one day to this same office and much more bigger office in your own cars. You all should come in cars. You all should have vehicles. You all should have your own electronic gadgets, expensive ones. So I give blessings to all my students who are also listening, because sometimes it is said that God listens to you. And who knows, if God is listening to this particular dialogue, so He will give lot of wealth and lot of prosperity to all of us, including me, friends. So please don't forget me. Yeah, it's important. So now I study certain terms. There are certain terms to remember when you are doing this particular chapter. First, I will just say you the terms and then we will be discussing each and every term. We have to study one term which is known as cash price. Then we have to study down payment. Then we have to study interest. Then we have to study installment. Then we have to study HP price, that is a hire purchase price. And finally we have to study repossession. I repeat once again, friends. We have to study cash price. We have to study down payment. We have to study interest. We have to study installments. We have to study HP price, that is hire purchase price. And finally we have to also study, that is nothing but repossession. So let's study cash price. Very interesting. Very interesting. I'll give you a live example. Yeah, I mean, if you give some live examples, it's more interesting and it gets sink in your mind. What is cash price? Say for example, I want to purchase a car. I remember when I went to purchase my first car, way long back, so there was a Maruti 800 car. So at that time, Maruti 800 was a big thing, friends. It was not a joke. So when I went to purchase that car, at that time, Maruti 800, at that time, it was around 2,60,000 rupees. I still remember the figure. 2,60,000 rupees was the Maruti car at that time on road price. Probably today, that same Maruti, right now, Maruti 800 is been discontinued. But somewhat around the same model types, same level, it may be around 4 lakhs, around that, to even around 4.5 lakhs. So now I go to this particular car showroom, and I asked to that salesman in a very courteous way, sir, what is the price of this car? So he says 4 lakhs. He says, how much? 4 lakhs. I said, sorry, I don't have 4 lakhs. I have got only 40,000 rupees. I have got how much? Only 40,000 rupees. So I think so it will be my dream only to get this car. He said, no sir, no. Sir, you don't worry. Do one thing, sir. You give 40,000 rupees. Remaining amount of 3,60,000. But on that certain percentage of interest you can pay to us in the form of installments over a period of time. That is nothing but the concept of hire purchase. Well, I was so happy and ecstatic. Sir, why? Because right now I have to just pay 40,000. I get the delivery of the car. Remaining 3,60,000. Definitely on that I have to pay the interest amount. It will be paid over a period of time. And one day I will become the proud owner of that particular car. Sir, till then what? Till then I am just the user of the car. Hirer. I am just a hirer. I am just the user of the car. But one day definitely after I make the payment of last installment, I will become the proud owner of that particular car. Now coming to the example, sir, what is cash price? So now you can see in front of your screens, it is the original selling price. Yeah. In our example, if you remember, the salesman, what did he say? When I asked him how much is the car for, what did he say? He said it is 4 lakhs. So that 4 lakhs is nothing but cash price. And friends, that 4 lakhs has to do nothing with interest. Yeah, what it has to do with interest? It has to do nothing with interest. So 4 lakhs is nothing but the original selling price. It is excluding the interest, and that is nothing but the cash price. Let us see what is down payment. In our example, I have already said to you, I have given to that salesperson, to that showroom person, 40,000 rupees. So what is that 40,000 rupees, sir? It is a spot payment. It is the down payment to get the immediate delivery of the car. I will definitely not become the owner of the car, no. But yes, I will definitely get the possession or the delivery of the car. I can use that particular car. And if I pay the installment amounts promptly and regularly without any problems, one day I will become the owner of the car. So sir, what is down payment? It is a spot payment to get the possession of the asset. Let us speak something about interest. Wow. The full financial game. You guys are studying financial management as well, FM. So, and FM is the heart and soul of any business, financial management. The banks are surviving due to the income of interest. So, sir, what are interest? These are the charges. Yeah. Because the hire purchaser has to pay these charges. They have to pay to whom, sir? Definitely they have to pay to the vendor. In our example, to that Maruti car showroom person, to that Maruti car, like, the Maruti Udyog Limited. So they have to give that particular interest to them. So what are interest, sir? Interest is nothing but the charges. It is the expenses which are incurred by whom, which are borne by whom? By the hire purchaser. And sir, why you have to pay interest? It is because the payments are done deferred. Yes, because of deferred payments. Sir, what do you mean by deferred payments? Because I am not making the payment today, I am making the payment over a period of time. So since the payments are made over a period of time, otherwise I would have just given you 4 lakhs and got the delivery of the car as well as the ownership. But now I have given you only 40,000. Remaining 3,60,000 with interest, I will be paying you in future. So definitely that interest factor has to come in. No one can say that, sir, the vendor is unfair. Absolutely not. Vendor is giving you time. And friends, there is always a time value of money. And the time value of money is nothing but the interest part. So interest are nothing but the charges payable for deferred payments. Then comes a very, very interesting word which is known as installments. Sir, first of all, what are installments? Very simple. Friends, installments, first of all, if you see your slides, if you see in front of your screen, it is nothing but principal amount plus interest amount. Yes, it is the principal amount plus the interest amount. If I say you what figures are included in that, and if I define installments, so sir, what are installments? These are the periodical payments done. Yes. What are installments, sir? These are the periodical payments done over a period of time. Sir, what do you mean by over a period of time? I mean, there is always monthly installment, quarterly installment, semi-annual, that is 6 monthly installment, per annum installment, etc. And It's periodic. That is what was periodic. And over a period of time is what? It's 2 years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years. I mean, in short, friends, there is always a time period. You cannot say you go on paying me installments. No, it's not like this. There is always a fixed time period. That is nothing but installment. Now, the main thing in installments, what all the CA aspiring students have to remember is installments are always inclusive of interest. Please remember that. Friends, installments are always inclusive of interest. Sir, what do you mean by this? It means that when you speak about installments, interest has to come. Yeah. When I spoke about cash price, it has to do nothing with interest. When I spoke about down payment, it has to do nothing with interest. But when I say installments, it has to do everything with interest. So that is something about installments. Then we study something about HP price, the hire purchase price. If I define it, it is nothing but the final price at which the asset is being purchased on this kind of system, which is known as hire purchase. That's the definition. But if I use it formula wise, so very simple to remember, it is a cash price, say 4 lakhs in our example, plus the total interest. Yeah, total interest. So cash price is a 4 lakh, total interest is say 1.5 lakh. So in short, if I want the car ownership immediately, I pay 4 lakhs and I get the car. But if I want to defer it over a period of time, then it will cost me 5.5 lakhs. Sir, how it will cost you 5.5 lakhs? For you it is a sale price for the vendor. Like for me that will be the cost. Sir, how? Because 4 lakhs is the cash price and 1,50,000 is nothing but the total interest payment. So 4 lakh plus 150 is of course 5,50,000. One more formula is also there. It is nothing but the down payment plus all the installments. You can see in front of your screens. Sir, what is nothing but the HP price? It is the down payment plus all installments. You know pretty well, I paid to you 40,000. So that 40,000 is nothing but the down payment. And then I add to that all the installments. And you know pretty well, installments are always inclusive of interest. So down payment plus all the installment is also HP price. Friends, before I go ahead, I want you to take 2 minutes and just think whatever I have said till now. Then definitely you guys will get time to also copy all this. Everything will come in front of your screen.